Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex. Today we're looking at a paper from the Hugging Face trending list, published on February 2nd, 2026, about 3 days ago. It critiques the current fragmented approach to AI world models and proposes a new unified world model framework designed to give agents a holistic understanding of physical laws rather than just task-specific skills. The paper is titled, "Research on World Models is not merely injecting world knowledge into specific tasks." And, as we'll see later, the breakdown of why current large models fail at basic physical consistency is really eye-opening. And for those interested in the implementation, the authors have shared their code on GitHub. Figure 1 illustrates the core distinction this paper makes between existing methods and the proposed solution. At the top, we see the current fragmented task-specific models approach, where capabilities like visual prediction or 3D estimation are treated as isolated islands, resulting in what the authors call a limited worldview. Down below, the proposed unified world model framework brings everything together, integrating perception, memory, reasoning, and interaction into a cohesive system. This shift from disjointed tasks to a holistic architecture is what enables the model to actually understand physical laws, rather than just mimicking them. So, Figure 2 unpacks that concept into the unified world model framework. On the left, the interaction module acts as a gateway, normalizing inputs like video and motor commands. This feeds the central reasoning block, which combines explicit logic from large language models with latent reasoning for physical dynamics. Supported by the memory module below, the system uses the multimodal generation unit on the right to produce outputs, such as future state predictions or 3D simulations that guide real-world actions. Figure 3 demonstrates why that unified approach is critical by highlighting failures in current task-specific models. On the far left, Panel A shows a vision language model miscounting fingers because it relies on statistical bias rather than actual spatial reasoning. Meanwhile, the sequence in Panel C reveals a memory failure in video generation, where a well appears initially but vanishes when the camera view returns. The bottom row adds to this with examples of physically inconsistent motion and fragmented environments, confirming that these systems lack a genuine grasp of physical laws. While the previous examples focused on digital perception, Figure 4 shows what happens when these limitations hit the physical world in embodied AI. In Panel A on the top left, we see a grasping manipulation task ending in failure because the robot lacks precise physical control. To the right, Panel B highlights an autonomous driving system suffering an unexpected termination mid-route. Most concerning is Panel C below, where a humanoid robot attempts to imitate human motion but miscalculates its dynamics, causing it to fall and risk injuring the human nearby. Wrapping up, the core message is clear. True world models require more than just piecemeal knowledge injection. To build agents that handle the physical world safely, we need a unified architecture that fundamentally grasps laws like mass and causality, rather than just simulating surface appearances. That's it for this episode of the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex. Thanks for listening.